What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king. Welcome back to more Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we made it back here to Jubilife Village. We rendezvoused with Professor Laventon, who gave us the skinny on how we're going to take down Kleavor, which I assume is by throwing food at him, I guess, or it, or whatever. And Captain Silene also promoted us to rank 2. That was pretty great. And we gave a little bit of TLC to our buddies here. I actually spent all of my grit dust in the last episode to give them a little bit more in the way of... Well, I gave them moves, first of all. I spent some money on giving them moves. We got some more inventory space as well. Also gave them some grit dust and the like, so Roddy's a little bit stronger. I really boosted the special attack on Hubert because he was the only one I could actually use grit gravel on. So that is kind of ridiculous. It is going to make him a force to be reckoned with here in the future. Look at that, only level 19, and it's already a base power of 156 on that special attack. That is just disgusting. And Viola, of course, gave her a little bit as well, a little bit more attack, a little bit more in the defenses. Was not able to spend anything on Darko, but Darko is going to kind of be sidelined, at least for the little bit while we work on raising him a little bit more. But for right now, let's head on to the gate, and look who it is! My, that Galaxy Hall is one fine building, even from the outside. The Galaxy teams have certainly got themselves a grand headquarters, I'll give them that. Oh, yes, I came because I had some news that I thought you might be interested in. Better you actually see what's going on, though. Let's head to, what did you end up calling it, the Heights Camp? Oh, you're just going to take us there, okay? We're not going to check in with the guardsman dude? All right. I'll follow you. We just got a Weird Ear just casually sitting here and screaming at us. I spoke to Weird Ear about what's been going on. Oh, yeah, did it talk back to you, Adaman? I told him how you've been trekking all over the Fieldlands seeking a way to quell Kleavor's frenzy. All this from someone who's not even part of our clan or the Pearl clan. Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. And hearing that, well, you can see how he responded. He shouted at you. He doesn't like you. Weird Ear's found you worthy, you see, which means you'll need a flute like what we have. Mind demonstrating for him, Mai? Yeah. Okay, so this part's I actually find kind of hilarious, but yeah, you play a flute. All right, get used to that tune because it's a reoccurring thing. That's the Celestica flute that Mai just played. It's a precious tool that can be used to call upon Weird Ear so you can ride upon him. Oh, it said the Celestica flutes were gifts from Almighty Sinnoh itself, and now this one is yours. Well, thank you. And so, yes, we have now finally gotten the ability to actually summon a ride Pokemon. Weird Ear is much faster than our normal ability to run, and we're going to, I guess, do a little bit of a test. He's already here. We don't need to summon him, but okay. He looks like such an old man. It's hilarious. I love the nose, too. It's like so droopy looking. And... you received the mind plate from Weird Ear, okay? I love how concerned the protagonist looks as like, thanks. Where did you pull this out of exactly? Well, I'm just going to put it in my pocket. Thank you. I don't want to offend you. You might spear me with your antlers. Anyway. All right, we can now call Weird Ear and gallop across the land. All right, let's show how this works really quickly. So all you have to do is press plus, and boom! There you go. You can sprint around all day long. You can even jump. And actually, Weird Ear can jump quite high. It's actually a great way of traversing up into areas you wouldn't normally be able to get to. Now, the one downside to this is that while you're on Weird Ear, you cannot throw Pokeballs. So, no, you cannot do, like, drive-by catches of Pokemon like this. You can't throw your Pokemon to gather items as you go. None of that. You have to get off of Weird Ear to make that happen. Now, that being said... because we now have unlocked the ability to ride Weird Ear, this guy is going to have something for us. Nice to meet you, young Survey Corps recruit. I hear you have the rare ability to dash over hill and vale on the back of a Pokemon, yes? Well, why not try your hand at the balloon race? It's a game I invented myself. It's simple, really. You just need to burst as many of my adorable balloons as possible while riding a Pokemon. If you manage to burst, say, 17 balloons, well, that'd be an impressive start. You can find me here anytime, so let me know whenever you feel like testing your skill in the balloon race. Well, let's do it. I guess we'll give it a shot. Ride a Pokemon, smash all the balloons, ride, and burst them all. Manage to burst 17. Okay, that is the bare minimum that we need to get. So a total of 30 balloons on the course. Let's see how many you can burst in 45 seconds. And I do believe that we are going to start on the back of Weird Ear. This is also a good way of, well, actually testing out and seeing how this all works. So all you got to do really is just kind of follow the path. It's really not that complicated. If you ever like have to veer around, I would highly advise just stopping dead in your tracks and turning around. I actually missed one. I'm going to go back for it, though, because I definitely want to try to get all 30 if possible. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but we're going to do our absolute darndest here. So this one, if I'm not mistaken, you have to catch that at its absolute lowest. Yeah, and try to jump over it. I definitely got screwed by the depth perception there. I don't know if I'm actually going to get all 30 because I messed that up there. Oops. Oh, I'm going in circles. No! Okay, well, that was actually kind of bad. So we got 25. 26, okay. I definitely could have gotten 30 if I hadn't missed it. You just kind of have to make sure that you stay in full dash mode most of the way if you want to get the 30. So I'm actually going to try that again to get the 30. And because of that, we actually do finish the request, which gives us a rare candy and some feather balls. So now we don't actually have to worry about crafting those, which is pretty great. I'm going to give that one more try, and I will come back with a perfect run. So give me just a second. Boom! With 3 seconds to spare. All right, there we go. That was much better. Welcome back. You burst 30 balloons. Perfection. You popped every single balloon. You're definitely a balloon bursting boss. That's for sure. That means you deserve something special to mark the occasion. And we get a nugget for it, which there are not a whole lot of those floating around the game. So do be aware of that. Those are obviously, well, it sells for 5,000 Poke, which is pretty great. For some reason, inflation has absolutely never impacted the Pokemon world. Even in the 19th century, they were selling for 5,000. You could also say that maybe they just don't value gold as much in the future as they do nowadays. But I don't know. Everything else seems to sell the same. Like Stardust, that price hasn't changed. So I don't really know what's going on. All I know is that the nuggets have been eternally valuable, and I am not complaining about it. Can I get up this? Thank you. I just want that tumblestone there. Okay, so we have a Grand Tree Arena to get to now that we've done that. So I'm actually going to set... Well, actually, let's grab this Lost Satchel here really quickly before we do that, because we're going to want to make sure we get ourselves some MP. That's going to come in handy in the future. I'm going to go up this way. And look at this. Oh, it's so easy to just get around. It's so nice. How can you not love it? Now, you can take damage on this thing, so do be aware of that. It's actually pretty risky if you go running into stupid situations, but because Weird Ear is so fast, you can usually get out of things pretty darn simply. Got 72 merit points for that. No lost item, but I'm not going to push my luck. I'm already happy that I got the large experience candy that one time, so I'll take that. You can't really count on getting items too frequently from what am I saying? From the satchels, so take the Stardust when we can get it too. Okay, so actually, hold on really quickly. There is actually an area I didn't really go down into before. And I want to touch upon that really quickly. So down here, we actually have ourselves an Alpha Parasect down here, as well as regular Paras. And I'm going to see if I can actually get my hands on one of those. Now, do be careful when dropping off of cliffs, because that does make noise, and it will alert Pokemon to your presence. So be careful. But I am going to see if I can catch a few of these guys, because I haven't actually done that yet. Let's see. Got one. I think I'm looking the right way. Nope, I was not. It's okay. I might have still gotten it. Okay, we got it. Cool. All right, so now all that is in the way is the Parasect itself. And obviously, it would have been really great if I had Staravia with me, but I do not anymore because I, for some reason, decided that was the one I was going to leave behind. Actually, what am I thinking? I do have this, though. Ponyta. So why don't I do this? Boom. Okay, Parasect has been caught unawares. Paras and Parasect are aggressive types, by the way, so do keep that in mind. So I'm actually going to use a Flame Wheel here, see how much we do. Should do some pretty good damage. Hey, that's not too bad at all. All right, and might as well throw in a Strong Style move there. So let's get a Strong Style Ember going. And hopefully that's enough to take this thing out. If it's not, we might be in a little bit of trouble. There we go. Okay, cool. Was not really planning on catching the thing. I think I'll pass on that for now, but I did want the experience candy M that we got out of it. And we'll take this sword cap as well. All right. Let's continue so we can get back on Weird Ear's back. Obviously, Weird Ear is not super stealthy, so also keep that in mind. You are drawing a lot of attention to yourself by running around. I do want to check one thing over here really quickly. Not right there, but over where we actually found the Pichu before. Occasionally, you can come across Pikachu over here. So I just wanted to make sure and see that if there weren't... Just check and see if there wasn't any, but there was only Kricketot, so we'll keep moving. Go past the Kricketune as well. I'll grab another sword cap. We also got Vivichoke. The one thing that is really nice is that you can obviously gather resources, which is super helpful. So you can just kind of drive by, grab whatever you need. Another barrel I don't want. We'll keep going over this way. We can grab some iron chunks. There is this alpha. I should go back and fight that Rapidash now that I'm actually at a level where I can take the thing on. It'd probably be a good idea at some point. We got more Psyduck down here, and I honestly wouldn't mind grabbing a few more of those. But I'm going to keep using my my little friends to grab some berries and the like. So pardon me, Psyduck. Please don't look my way. Turn around. Y'all are both paying way too much attention. There we go. All right. Oh, you turned at the last second, you piece of crap. I think we still got it, though. And that Psyduck is very jittery. That one also turned at the last second. That one might get out. Nope, we got it. All right, we're good. All right, let's keep moving. Still have a little bit more ground to cover, and I would very much like to actually get there in this episode. Let's see. Ooh, hold on. Springy Mushroom. We needed that for a request, actually, so I'm glad I picked that up. Oh, my gosh. Yes, please. Okay, I'm going to see if I can jump this gap. Because I would very much like to catch one of those, even though that is pretty dangerous. Oh, we made it. We're good. Okay. So there's Scyther over here. I don't remember what level these are at, but I do think they are a little bit on the stronger side. But I would definitely like to catch one. Or two, or three, or more. I do actually have some cake lure bases, so why don't I craft a few of those and see if we can actually distract one. So let's make like 10 of these. I think is probably a pretty good idea. And let's see if I can actually grab this thing's attention. I don't know if honey cakes will work on this thing though. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. So this is our opportunity. Let's hurry. I'm going to bring out a heavy ball. I don't have a ton of time. Throw it. Let's see. Can we get it? Yeah, we got it. Beautiful. Level 15. Oh, that's not even as high a level as I thought it was going to be. Level 15. Not bad. Also looks like Hubert mastered a move, which is pretty great. So this is actually the Grand Tree Arena itself. We don't want to go inside, obviously, though. We still need to talk to Leon. I'm going to try to catch one more. Well, if they're that easy, I'm going to actually try to catch this one without the use of a honey cake. I'm glad I got the one, but I think this one's asleep. Yes, it is, and that should make this a lot easier. Yep, we got it. All right, cool. Not bad at all. And it looks like another Scyther has appeared, but I'm going to try to go around this one. They are aggressive. So that is something to keep in mind. I don't want the thing trying to attack me right now. But let's dodge roll off this cliff. Let's go talk to Leon. Because we got... Well, we gotta figure this whole situation out. So, you say that you Galaxy people came up with a method to try to quell Lord Kleavor's frenzy. And it involves food. What? You'll mash up Kleavor's favorite foods into balls so you can throw offerings at him? Well, that's quite an unorthodox approach, I would say. Your Galaxy people, your inventiveness just blows me away. I mean, now you can make offerings to Lord Kleavor from a safe distance. I'll lend you my aid if it means we might provide Kleavor with this offering. Let's begin at once. Hold on, Leon. Don't get ahead of yourself. Whatever the plan is, you'll need Kleavor's favorite plump beans. I've brought them as promised. Gah, that's right. My apologies, Irida. I'd forgotten all about you. I admit, as we haven't been able to solve this ourselves, we seem to have little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But even I still have my doubts about whether we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. These Galaxy team people don't share our customs or our values. So prove to me you're worthy to stand in the presence of our noble Pokemon. You may battle by ordering about the Pokemon you caught in your little Pokeballs, but on my side, I have a Pokemon as close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon and me, I will entrust you with Kleavor's fate. Will you battle us? Yes, I will. All right. We got a fight on our hands. Let's do this thing. So we're going to be using Hubert with his ridiculously high special attack, and we'll see how this actually does. We should be able to outright whoop. Of course, we do have speed as a disadvantage, but I am going to do my best. So I'm going to just use Fairy Wind twice, because it looks like the game's going to let me do that. So we'll use it once, and then we will do a strong style Fairy Wind. Should be enough, I would think. Come on. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's actually going to hurt. Okay, well, maybe it'll hurt. I don't know. If this Glaceon keeps using crappy non-ice attacks, then maybe not. All right, well, never mind. I'll just use another Fairy Wind. I was expecting that Strong Style to do so much more. I guess Fairy Wind is just too weak. Oh, well, we got it. Battle decided. Get some good experience. Nobody leveled up, but hey, it's a nice little boost. I see now, Pokeballs are simply your tools of choice, not products of disregard for Pokemon. I learned all of that from a very quick battle. Irida, you're silly. Now explain the Galaxy team's plan. What do you mean to do with these foods? So because you have to keep your distance, you'll mash Kleavor's favorite foods together, ball them up, and try to quell his frenzy by throwing them at him? Interesting. So you develop soothing balms of sorts to calm our lord. Very well. If it'll help soothe Kleavor's frenzy, let's make these balms with our hearts and souls. All right, you two, let's not see how you do it because they didn't make an animation for that. Hey, look at all those baggies. There, a veritable mountain of balms. This should please Kleavor if anything can. Now then, ready yourself, and I will summon our mighty Kleavor, Lord of the Woods. I'm ready. Let's do this thing. As am I! Oh, mighty Kleavor, Lord of the Woods, though it isn't yet the time of ceremony, we've prepared an offering of your favorite things. Benevolent Lord, who works his might between the heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude and beseech you, reveal yourself to our eyes. Listen well, Akari, keep your focus on Kleavor. Dodging will be vital, and try to avoid his moves as you're throwing balms. What did you just call me? Grasha? Okay. Jeez, that thing has got like freaking Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my goodness. And so begins the battle of, well, we're battling against Kleavor, the Noble. So this is how this works. It's very, very simple. We're going to want to throw balms at Kleavor as often as possible and dodge his attacks, which I did not do there at all. Although, apparently I've already stunned him. Okay, we'll do that. I wasn't expecting that. So what you need to do is you're basically 1v1 against this Kleavor. You're going to be trying to do as much damage to it as possible and throwing bombs at it in the process. So I'm actually going to use Fairy Wind. Its typing is Bug and Rock, which is not the best. In fact, actually using Hubert in this particular instance may not have been the smartest idea. No, and I can't use an Agile Style. Okay, I probably should have had Roddy in the front, but I think it'll be fine. So it's going to use Aerial Ace, which is going to hurt a bit. I think we're fine, though. In fact, let me try a Strong Style Fairy Wind here. Maybe this will make up for the last one. Come on, Hubert, you can do it. I believe in you. Yeah! All right. Now's the chance to throw bombs. So now we're going to want to toss them like crazy. Come on. Oh, I hate the wind-up effect on it. Okay, so now he's going to do attack again. That's not the way I'm supposed to dodge. Gosh dang it, you're supposed to dodge into them. Son of a gun, I need to be doing my focusing here. So let's dodge out of the area of effect of that. Let's throw some more bombs here. Let's keep hitting them over and over. He's going to do the attack and then dodge into him. It's way more effective to do it like that. So now that he's stunned, let's throw Roddy at him. And Roddy should do a whole lot more damage than what Hubert was doing because of the type effectiveness here. So Stealth Rock, that does do a little bit of damage. There's no such thing as spikes and things like that. It just kind of does damage over time now. So we're going to do one Aqua Jet, which should be a fair bit of damage. hurt a little bit by the splinters, but then we get to actually attack again. Let's use a strong style. Here you go, Roddy. And no, we cannot heal in the middle of this battle, so you need to make sure that your Pokemon are able to handle everything. So let's throw these bombs, and that is going to get him past the halfway mark. Okay, there's a little bit of damage. I did not mean to go into the menus there. All right, keep throwing those bombs. And I do not think that your health regens during the fight either, so that is something to keep in mind. I thought I dodged there, but apparently I didn't. All right, move! Oh, man, I am blowing it right now. This is absolutely pathetic. It's really not that hard either. You just got to dodge at the right time, but you don't even have to dodge like super quick. All right. So Roddy one more time. Roddy is probably going to take a hit here, which is, I'm sure, going to hurt. Come on. Oh, we're going to use waste a turn on double hit. Hopefully it doesn't attack again. No, it does not. Okay, so can I use... Yeah, I'm going to use an agile style Aqua Jet here so we can get in 2 hits. That would be great. Really wish I could use like an agile style Sword Stance. That would be awesome. Do I want to chance the strong style? Because whatever he hits next, it's going to one-shot Roddy because of double hit. So let's just do it. Double hit means that it's a 50% damage increase. Okay, we got it. It was totally worth it. Now, throw the bombs. Come on. And was that it? I think that was enough. Take my sack. I mean, your food. That's what it is. Yes. And there we go, 1,000 experience for the whole team. I will take it. By the way, if you didn't know, Kleavor is the one of the Hisuian evolved form of Scyther, by the way. Should probably mention that at the beginning of the fight. There we go, we got an insect plate from Kleavor, and we're much happier to get this. I don't think he pulled that from anywhere weird like Weirdeer did. So, we'll take it. All right, you guys grateful or something? Because we did it. Some kind of light erupted from Kleavor's body. Has Lord Kleavor's frenzied mind truly been put at ease now? Does this confirm that the strange lightning was to blame for Kleavor's unnatural power? Maybe? A little presumptuous, but maybe? Well, this is what I think after all we've seen. We know strange lightning came out of the space-time rift the other night. Those bolts must have struck Kleavor and driven him into his frenzy after all. The lightning came from the space-time rift. But if Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond that space-time rift, then that strange lightning, it indeed was Almighty Sinnoh's power? Then were we even right to try to interfere? I happily went along with this plan to create some bombs if I knew what I was doing, like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous! Calm yourself, Leon. Remember that the Lord of the Woods has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power sent by the true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Kleavor to a turn on us and attack people and Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. What Akari accomplished just now, it needed to be done. You stupid kid. I'm glad we can settle this without further strife with the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. If you come across other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Yes, fine. I suppose I must concur. I apologize for becoming briefly incomposed. I'm grateful for what you've done for my lord. Please take these on behalf of the Pearl Clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier and a token of my thanks. Oh, that last one was Irida. Sorry. Not Leon. Excuse me. Let me care for your Pokemon as well. Appreciate for fighting. Okay, thank you for the heals. We'll take it. I think I've finally become to believe that you truly did fall out of the sky, though I still cannot imagine the reasons at play. And it seems we settled things here, though, between you and me. I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Kleavor in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong after all. Wow, you guys really do not give a crap, do you? Goodness, like, you don't realize that he, I don't know, might have possibly been not very happy in that state? But whatever. All right, so we're supposed to report to Lord Kamado and complete our mission, and we are going to do that in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.